Hello everyone! Thank you so much for joining me on this Ollie Ollie toxin-free challenge. I know it's been a journey. I think at times it's been overwhelming for some of us, including me, who although I have been on a health and wellness journey and trying to swap out toxin products in my home for the last 5 years, slowly over time, I still found some of those chemicals in my own home. As hosts of the event, we were supposed to let everybody else comment on that. But at this point, I do want to be very upfront about that, I haven't been ready to part with my toilet bowl cleaner yet, and it's got a lot of those harsh chemicals in it. But that isn't something that's ever going to touch my skin or a surface where I would prepare food for my family. And I have gotten really good about cleaning those areas, those like my laundry soap, because my clothes are going to be on my body all day. So whatever is in that laundry is definitely coming in contact with my body. So anything like that, where it's going to touch a surface that I use to prepare food, or is going to be in contact with my body, I have become really diligent about making sure that those products are safe and clean. And I know Katie is starting to talk about in the group the Thieves line of cleaning products. So I wanted to just pop on here today. I actually went ahead and ordered the Thieves Starter Bundle because I am so fond of these products. I know I will use them up, and I just wanted to show you guys everything that you can get all at once if you do want to start swapping some of those products out of your home. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Thieves Concentrated Cleaner, which is so cost effective. You use 2 capfuls of this per glass spray bottle, and it is an excellent cleaner for your counters. You'd want to use a slightly weaker dilution for windows, but it works very well for all of those things. There's a whole list on the back of how to dilute it for heavy, light, medium cleaning. But for medium cleaning, which I'm thinking about mostly my kitchen counters here is a good example, I use 2 capfuls of the cleaner per the glass bottle, and then I add a few drops of lemon essential oil. And you do get in your starter bundle 2 15 milliliter essential oils. One is lemon and the other is the actual Thieves line. You could add a few drops of Thieves if you like. It's a great smell. It's, like a cinnamony smell because it's got that lemon, eucalyptus, clove in there. All of those oils combine to make a great antimicrobial, antibacterial combination. And the oil itself is just hugely boosting for your immune system. Like if I'm sick, diffusing Thieves. Thieves was actually the oil that got me started with Young Living because I was having a really rough cold and flu season, and my coworker at the time gave me some Thieves, and it just completely changed how I was recovering, and I ordered a starter kit based on that oil alone. But I use lemon in the glass spray bottle, and the reason is because lemon is a hugely effective grease cutter. It's the best Goo Gone you'll ever get. Like if you have a sticky label that just won't come off of like a glass or plastic thing, you put a drop of lemon, just let it set for a minute, and then just scrape it right off. It's a little miracle worker in a bottle. So you get those 2 large oils, which you can use in a huge variety of ways, but definitely the lemon I would put in with the cleaner, little extra grease cutting action, and nice little actually fragrance boost. But the cleaner itself smells amazing. And the instructions, the warning label on the back, you can't see it, but it's if you accidentally ingest it, you drink more water. Not call poison control, just drink extra water. So how great to clean your kitchen counters where you're preparing food for your family with something that is, non-toxic and super effective. Same for sinks. So you do get a jar of this Thieves scrub. It's like a cleanser made with the Thieves. And I do have this, I do use it, but it doesn't get a ton of use because I actually make my own soft scrub cleanser with baking soda, the Thieves concentrate, and the lemon oil. And this stuff works so well. It's my absolute favorite thing for the tub, for all of our sinks. We're fortunate enough to have someone that comes in a couple of times a month to help us with the house. And if I am out of the homemade Thieves scrub, when she comes, she points it out. She's like, where is that cleaner? Because she absolutely loves it. And she has bought a lot of these products based on the fact that she knows how well they work. So once you get that kitchen sink sparkling clean and you're ready to prepare like big salad, wash all your veggies, this also comes in there. It's the Thieves fruit and veggie wash, and I am never without this. I love this stuff. It is so great for meal planning and prep to when you get home from the grocery store to actually try and wash the vast majority of your vegetables ahead of time. I do that with apples, broccoli, all of our lettuce. Not things like bell peppers and zucchini, which if you wash them ahead of time can get a little too soft too quickly. So those I save for, right before we're gonna use them. But for the most part, I wash everything all at once on grocery day, which is Sundays for me. So I will fill like a big pasta pot with water and just add a little splash. I think you're supposed to put like 1 to 2 tablespoons for every gallon of water is what it says. I probably use a little less than that actually, but I will put like I'll get a big pot of water in the sink, and you'll learn why I'm doing it in a pot of water instead of just the sink in a little bit. And then I'll start with things like broccoli, apples, anything that's not gonna like have a lot of excess dead leaves, that kind of thing. I move on to lettuce, and then like end with the really dirty stuff like spinach, which as you know can be so full of sand, so full of dirt, and has been known to be like a huge contaminant for food poisoning. So just rinsing it in a sink of water is not good enough for me, not good enough for my family. I prefer using the fruit and veggie wash. And then after I'm all done washing all those vegetables, which are drying all over my kitchen island, usually on flour sack towels, and I have multiple salad spinners now, but it just works so well to do this ahead and saves me a lot of time when I'm coming home from work and need to make a quick dinner. But anyway, when you're all done with that, you can take that pot of water out and water your plants with it, because it's totally safe for that. You can even use, like if you have dusty plant leaves, you can spray the Thieves cleaner on the plant leaves and wipe them off with a soft cloth. So it's not going to hurt your plants. It's only going to help them, which is great. So anyway, good way to do that. And then in that sink, when you're going to do dishes, you can use the Thieves dish soap that also comes with your starter bundle. Now this soap works great, smells great. I absolutely love it. It is less sudsy than ordinary dish soap, and that's because it does not have that sodium lauryl sulfate. And for that reason, one of the things that like was still hanging around here is we do have some Dawn dish soap, because that is, my husband loves helping with the dishes, or I should say he's willing to help with the dishes. And he prefers the sudsy action of the Dawn. But after going through this toxin challenge, I am highly motivated to get rid of that. And I do know, like this is so concentrated, you can actually water it down a bit. And if you put it in like a spray bottle, it will suds up. So I'm motivated to do that. And it is still suds, but it's just one of those things where it's not quite as foamy as what Jason has been used to in the past. So for whatever reason, we have continued to buy Dawn. But with my thyroid issues and just knowing what I do know now, that's going to be the next thing to swap out for me. Now, one thing that I already did swap out a long time ago was our laundry detergent. And that's huge because, you know, you wash your clothes and then you're wearing them all day. So whatever detergent that you've used is definitely going to be absorbed into your system one way or another. So the Thieves laundry detergent is excellent. super concentrated. And if you've ever gone down those aisles of the grocery store where they have these massive tubs of laundry detergent, the first thing in them is water, and you use a huge cup of it per load. Use a tiny, tiny little amount of this per load, and it gets your clothes really nice and clean, smells great, and it's all because of the Thieves oil that is in it. So I know a lot of people that actually take this big bottle or this big bottle of Thieves, and they dilute it into 3 32-ounce bottles of regular, I'm going to use a big cup per load. And I can absolutely get that recipe for anybody who is interested. It's like you divide the bottle into thirds, you add water, essential oil of your choice. I think they put a cap full of the Thieves cleaner in there. I don't do that. We have a dispenser in our washing machine that actually we can set the concentration level. This is like the highest concentration level that it goes to. I think it's a 6. But it will just slowly dispense, and it lasts months and months. So it's a tiny bottle, but it lasts for a super long time. So I really encourage you to try the Thieves laundry detergent. And last but not least in that bundle is the Thieves foaming hand soap, which is so great. No sodium lauryl sulfate in this, nothing like that. Smells amazing, gets your hands squeaky clean. This is the soap of choice for us in the kitchen. I do like a lemon soap in the bathroom because I just prefer that smell, but Thieves, knowing what I know about Thieves and like that we're, you know, possibly handling raw meat, that kind of thing, this is definitely the one next to our kitchen sink. So all these things, I wish I could get them where you could see them all at once. Maybe I'll take a picture and send that as well. But the video just wasn't working with that. So I had to break them out one at a time. But you can get the whole bundle, all of that as a kit, whether you're already a member of Young Living or whether you want to make that your initial order, is $165. So it's a huge deal. I highly recommend it. It's a great way to start swapping out products out of your home, especially knowing what you know now. And remember, don't get overwhelmed with it. Just one thing at a time. I am not a big believer in wasting money, so I did not start dumping things out. I just slowly started swapping products out. But doing that with a bundle is also really cost effective because it allows you to get a lot more at one time. All right, I am here if you have any questions.